For me, sitting down to write the eulogy was a chance to kind of reflect.
One of the world's most joyously musical cities has fallen silent. And instead of those hen-like conga lines or stadium waves, there's a whole new social choreography.
And it ended up talking about a very specific person that we'd lost. It just became very personal.
Like Brian, the man who ran my nearest Merseyrail station, who I saw nearly every day, but whose surname I never knew, and who died of COVID right at the start of this. Brian was one of those people who always went the extra mile. He remembered your name, he asked after the children, he passed on the news. If you'd had a long journey home, if you'd missed your connection, if the trip had been a waste of time, and you saw Brian as you climbed down onto the platform, you could have a bit of banter and think, oh, well, I'm home now.
I think one of the things about the pandemic is that you learn who's important. We've learned that nurses and bin men and delivery people are really important.
The prom where I walk every day is built on the rubble that was bought from Bootle after the Blitz, a bright phoenix that we brought out of the flames.
Stories are really important. We live through stories. At the beginning of this, we kind of imagined it like it would be Contagion, the movie. And then we realized it was a very different movie, that we don't beat each other up in supermarkets, we don't turn into zombies, we don't eat each other. And we've written ourselves a better story. And I think we live through those stories, and it's important that we learn how to tell better stories about ourselves.
The lost are never really lost. They have gone before us, as we say, marked with the sign of faith. And they are never silent. In the laughter of memory, in the sigh of grief, they speak to us. They say, you'll never walk alone.
If you write stories, at the end of a story, everybody should have learned something. Every character should be able to move on. So it's like, if this has been a story, if we've been living through Contagion, the movie, or something like that, how would we be better people at the end of it? So I was trying to ask myself that question.
And one day soon we will, like this wonderful room, breathe easy again.